Well, I can't say this is worse than the 2009 film, because that's not. This is a DVD that someone sent me a long time ago, just to hear my thoughts on this. Another remake of Wrath of Khan. They already did that with Star Trek Nemesis. Is this better or worse than Nemesis? I guess truthfully, this is worse. Because Star Trek Nemesis was ripping off Wrath of Khan. This one, you're using the same characters and you're doing this exact same shit. Why does it have to be Khan again? It's weird that Khan looks like Doctor Strange. Well, Benedict Cumberbatch, I will say he's one of the things I didn't mind watching this again. Maybe because I liked him in Doctor Strange. I gotta admit, he did the best that he could. But it's weird, you go from Ricardo Montalban. This is supposed to be like alternate reality. Why does Khan look like this? I remember reading somewhere, they explain a comic. Of course they did. Not in the movie, though. They explained so much other shit. But yeah, I just found it funny. Like, we go from Ricardo Montalban to this guy. It's like, okay, whatever. Peter Weller. Admiral Robocop's in this. That's cool. Chris Pine's Kirk is a little bit less of a dick than the 2009 film. There's one bit of action I liked when the Enterprise going twirling in the third act. That's the point where Kirk and Scotty have to literally run on the walls because it's turned like this, and they're running on the walls and jumping. I like that bit. Not much else I can say about that. Not really. J.J. Abrams directs, which is sad. I think he's a shitty director. His fucking lens flares returns, which sucks. I hate his fucking lens flares. The beginning, you have this planet, Kirk and McCoy running from the natives. Spock is jettisoned into a fucking volcano. Oh, he just got jettisoned into a fucking asshole. Jettisoned into a fucking volcano. And for some reason, I don't get this. If they explain this, it went over my fucking bald head. Why the fuck is the Enterprise hiding in the water and not in orbit? I've seen many episodes. I've seen every single episode of the original series. They could go in an orbit and just beam down, or have a shuttle that flies down. Why the fuck are you hiding in the fucking water and yet expecting no one to fucking see you? It's a prime directive. We don't want anyone to see us. But you driving this big fucking ship down under the fucking water? And then, oh, we gotta leave. Let's pop. How the fuck do you think you're gonna leave? That'd be like if the astronauts said, you know what, man? Let's not go to space. Let's take that NASA and let's drive into the fucking lake. Well, that lake, just drive into the fucking lake. Be in the lake. Why? I don't know. There's where a lot of stupidity falls in. They save Spock. They leave. Bruce Greenwood as Pike gets pissed at Kirk saying, you've been going through blind luck. You're playing God. You're fired. You're not captain anymore. Elsewhere, this one guy, Doctor Strange, as Khan gives this other guy this thing because he saved his daughter. And then he drops his ring at something, and boom. And I'm like, okay, well, if the guy saved your daughter, it's like, oh shit, he saved my daughter. Let me go tell people. I guess maybe he's like, well, if you tell anyone, I'm gonna kill your daughter. So maybe that's why. I don't know. Blows up a thing. Admiral RoboCop, Peter Weller. I like Peter Weller. Peter Weller does a good job. Call me Becky one more time, Kirk. I'm gonna pop your tops, all 6 of them. You call me Becky one more time, Spock. I'm gonna pop your ears, both of them. It was cool to see Peter Weller there. They have this meeting. Kirk realizes too late, hey, wait a minute, this destruction makes it so we have a meeting, so they get attacked. Pike gets killed. Khan has his hood that he stole from fucking Assassin's Creed. Like, he has his cloak and then a hood up. Are you, again, look like one of the fucking Assassin's Creed. But he is firing this thing. Kirk destroys it. Khan beams himself out. Nick of time. They go chase after Khan. At one time, they get chased by Klingons. J.J. Abrams loves Star Wars, so they do the Millennium Falcon thing where it squeezes through like it was the Millennium Falcon. So like, oh, which I think he also did in The Force Awakens. So there you go. Again, J.J. Abrams is not a fan of Star Trek. This is just his demo reels for making a Star Wars movie. Hey, let me do a Star Wars movie. Here's some demo reels to see. It's got star in the title, and there's spaceships, and there's booms. See, Insurrection and Nemesis, like Insurrection doesn't have a lot of action, and I said it was boring. This has more action, and it's still not interesting. Because whichever you do, you have to do it well. If I want to see Insurrection type of thing done well, where there's not tons of action, but it's trying to be about characters and humanity, I watch Star Trek 3, I watch Star Trek 4. If I want to watch action, I watch First Contact, Wrath of Khan. And it's all subjective. My subjective, this was not done well. I don't give a fuck about scenes that are rip-offs of Star Wars scenes. I was ready for Millennium Falcon to come by. Uhura speaking Klingon, her and Spock and Kirk go down, get in this battle. Khan comes in, kicks all the Klingons' ass, and then he surrenders. Which may remind me of that, what was the, well, I guess Heath Ledger's Joker did in The Dark Knight. Also, Javier Bardem, I think, did in Skyfall as well. I hate to say it, I'm not big on The Dark Knight, but I would even put that above this. And I hate saying that, but I gotta be honest. And I do enjoy Skyfall. I would put that easily above this. Oh, you also have this girl that you find out is Peter Weller's daughter. And you have this one scene that's just weird, where open up, and then she's literally standing there for a full minute in her bra and panties, like, what are you looking at? It's like, I don't know, take them off. Then we'll see. Or you just say, I don't know what I'm looking at. You gotta take them off in order for me to see what I am looking at. But if you're not going to do that, then leave the fuck alone. It's Star Trek. Not Star Dick. Star Whores. It's just a weird scene. Stop tempting me. I can watch porn for that. I can watch Star Trek parody porn for that. And it's just like, what's the point? Yes, I did. Hey, I love bra and panties. Especially when they're sitting on me and too much information. I can do that in real life. to do that with porn. I don't need it in Star Trek. I don't need hip and sexy Trek. I don't. That's not why I go to Star Trek. Or at least you could do it. Like, I'm fine with the Kirk acting out with the Green Lady in 2009 Star Trek. Or I think at the beginning of this one, like, there's twins and they have tails. Okay. But this one, it just seemed like a weird scene. They have these torpedoes that he was supposed to fire on Khan, and they have people in them. And they're genetically engineered superhumans. And Peter Weller woke them up after suspended animation centuries in there to develop advanced weapons against the Klingons. Because Peter Weller is like, there's a war that's going to be coming. Who knows what will happen. Scotty's off because he got fired, or he quit because he didn't agree with having these torpedoes on the ship. While they were inspecting them, he was overruled. He goes to this thing, and oh my god, what's that? And he flies his shuttle. We find out later it's Peter Weller's new, faster, stronger spaceship. So he's on board. While that's happening, the Enterprise gets attacked and chased in warp when they're going through warp. And I just don't like the way the warp looks. It's this like cluttered ring of CGI orgasm. I don't know how to put it. The design, the look of the warp just doesn't interest me. It doesn't. It's not aesthetically pleasing to my eyes. I don't know how else to put it. I just didn't care for the look of the warp. And they're being attacked, and oh my god, they can actually chase us through warp, and they can attack us in warp? What the hell? And they're fucked up, and they think they're going to die, and Scotty's over there. He fucks up Admiral Robocop's weapons, and he's in the hangar of the ship. Kirk and Khan are going to fly over to the other side of the ship. I'm like, so you don't pull the move that Data did in Star Trek Nemesis. So I find that funny that the last time this series ripped off Wrath of Khan, you literally have one guy propelling and flying to the ship that's right in front of them, like Data did in Star Trek Nemesis. Sorry about that, my brain farted. Usa. So, and then Zachary Quinto inputs his fucking cheat code, or calls a lifeline who wants to be a millionaire style, in order to call Leonard Nimoy. Just ask, how do you beat Khan? So yeah, if they like, instead of figuring out on your own and figuring out with logic and research, no, we don't call a lifeline. We don't use a cheat code. Hey, you were in that movie. How do you guys beat him in that movie? Might as well just send him the fucking DVD of the Wrath of Khan just to watch it. And this, sadly, it's the last time Leonard Nimoy plays Spock, and it's a nothing cameo that lasts, what, a minute at most, saying, oh, Khan is dangerous, and he's smart, and he'll kill everybody without any hesitation. And then you show him a picture, and he's like, that's not Khan? Who's that? That doesn't look like Ricardo Montalban. So that's I talked about this in the 2009 film. You bring Spock, old Spock, and this is his fate. An alternate reality where Vulcan, the planet, is destroyed. He has no family or friends there. He's stuck there, and he's stuck having to answer fucking lifeline questions. Fucking sad, man. Sad where that character ends up. If you're a fan of the character. Something happens. Khan wants the torpedoes. He's like, fine, okay, you get the torpedoes, but they took the bodies out, just empty shells of the torpedoes, and they ignited, fuck up Khan's ship. But then Khan's fucking up their ship. I like the idea of Kirk and Scotty running on the wall since the ship is fucking up. And Wrath of Khan, they do the switch. This time it's Kirk going in to save the ship. And I'm sorry, I don't buy the friendship between these two guys. I don't buy it. In the previous movie, you hated each other. You hated each other. Now I'm supposed to buy that these two have a friendship to the point that Spock is literally crying and goes, Khan, with more emotion and pathos than when his own fucking mother and entire planet died in the 2009 film. His own mother. Where when he was a kid, he would beat the fuck out of bullies who called his mom a whore. His own mother died. And the entire planet he lived on died. But this guy who he hated in the first movie and kind of deals with in this movie is such a friendship that he's crying, goes, Khan! That's almost as laughable as fucking F. Murray Abraham's shitty stream in Insurrection, which I didn't fucking mention because I fucking forgot. Because I just, my mind got memory wiped after watching that movie. But I was sitting here, his one laughable fucking yell. Insurrection, that was a laughable fucking stream at the end when he. I don't think it was when he died. I think it was when he found out he was fooled or something. I forget what it was. Yeah, it was. You see in the trailer. If you watch one of the trailers, it's in the trailer. Ah! Here's a cut. Yeah, that's the Spock, man. Jesus Christ. So, again, shows more emotion for this guy who he hated in the first movie than when his own mom died. Yeah, that makes a lot of fucking sense to me. Chases Khan, gets his ass kicked. Uhura has to come and save him by shooting Khan a few times. And then Spot, like, hits him from behind and punches him a couple times. And then this thing where Kurt's dead, but not really because Khan's blood, I guess, regenerates. And I'm like, really? Khan's blood did that? So did Ricardo Montalban have that? Wrath of Khan? That's the case, man. They could have beamed fucking Khan out, knocked his ass out, and like, hey, let me take some of your blood. Spock, hey, Leonard Nimoy, you're alive. Yes. But then Kirk is fine. So what was the point of the fucking death? And then they go off in their bullshit adventures and the fucking movie ends. J.J. Abrams, man, doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's an overrated director, man. Overrated fucking director. This guy. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. This fucking lens flares. It's fucking bullshit. Go to fucking... Oh my god, I'm tired of talking about this shit. Other than Benedict Cumberbatch doing what he can with the role of Khan, Peter Weller, nice to see him in the role. Some nice little bits like when they're running on the side of the Enterprise. This was, why did you need to do another Khan story? This is your second film and you're going to do a Khan movie, Wrath of Khan type of movie. by literally copying some scenes. Why? Hell, you want to take a page from Wrath of Khan? Look at an old episode and do a sequel to one of those old episodes, or do. Hell, you know what? I would give you leniency if you took an old episode, you remade one of the lesser known episodes. Hell, remake the Gorn one. That'd be. Doesn't mean I automatically would like it, but more than doing Wrath of Khan again. You didn't have to go this route for your second movie out in this new franchise. To go back to Khan, back to saying lines from this Wrath of Khan, scenes from Wrath of Khan. I swear I heard the line, the goods of the many outweigh the good of the few. I swear I heard that line. You didn't need to do it. And the rest of the movie, Sulu, I just remember the one moment where he had to bluff and say, if you test me, you will fail. So I remember Sulu doing. Uhura, her trying to talk Klingon. Well, not trying, she talked Klingon. Oh, and then when, with shooting Khan. McCoy doesn't have much to do. I mean, I guess technically he saves Kirk because of finds out because he put Khan's blood in this dead Tribble. I'm watching this, I'm going, despite my ranting, folks, this isn't annoying me as much as the 2009 film. But it just makes you go, I know there's dumb stuff, I don't even care to go into it. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Spectacular, exhilarating fun, says USA Today. I'm sorry. You lie. I just say, OT, what fun do you have? OT, you have an opening where I'm like, why the fuck are you in the fucking water? And why are you jazzing into a fucking volcano? Come on. Or, okay, here's a action scene where Klingon straight out, trying to be like Star Wars, with squeezing through things. Ready for Kirk to pull out a fucking lightsaber. Let's have their remake the Wrath of Khan scene at the end, but you don't have the emotion. You don't have the pathos. It's not earned. Nothing's earned from it. Like I said multiple times, you guys hated each other, Kirk and Spock, in the previous movie. This movie, they barely tolerate each other. Now I'm supposed to buy this shit? Spock doesn't even do much in fighting Khan, just gets his ass kicked. Uhura has to save him. So Spock chasing Khan didn't really do much, I guess. I mean, well, I guess he held him there until Uhura could get there. I mean, Leonard Nimoy's pointless cameo is a waste of Leonard Nimoy. And I don't know, just can't even remember any fucking thing else about this movie. Because that says a lot. So I'll end it here. But thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.